Chapter 3, 16 FM 101, May 2025. By the end of the battle, the Americans had taken significant casualties, though the enemy had taken far more. It was a bitter fight, but Moore and Plumley's leadership, initiative, and sheer grit saved the battalion from annihilation and allowed them to accomplish the mission. What is leadership? We define leadership in the Army as influencing people by giving them purpose, direction, and motivation to accomplish a mission and improve the organization. This seems pretty straightforward. However, the uniqueness of our vocation makes leading soldiers particularly challenging, as Moore and Plumley's example highlights. To learn more about Army leadership doctrine, see ADP 6-22. In the Army, leaders inspire young people to do tremendously difficult things, not for money or personal accolades, but for a mission and for love of the team. Leading in the Army is about getting a platoon to press on through darkness and rain, weighed down with gear, to meet the enemy at first light. It is about getting a squad to fight up a hill through a cloud of poison gas, as they struggle to breathe in masks and the sweat on their skin starts to sting. A Leader 01 May 2025 FM was West 17. It is about pushing a staff section, fueled by stale coffee and energy drinks, through a late night session so they can plan critical resupply operations. It is about compelling a team to perform after mission maintenance on their trucks so that their equipment is ready for the next call, even when their eyes are red from utter exhaustion. When circumstances are dire and hope seems lost, leadership in the Army is about being in the thick of it with the troops and illuminating a path to success blazed by sheer will and courage. It is about inspiring soldiers to follow you along that path. In a speech given to West Point in 2010, Hal Moore said, "In any situation, in any problem, there's always a solution. There's always one more thing you can do to influence the situation in your favor." It is that spirit that must reside in the heart of a leader. The leadership we practice elsewhere in the Army, and in less calamitous conditions, is modeled on this. It takes empathy and love as well as relentless commitment to success. What is required of a leader? Our Army doctrine is rich with models and descriptions of good leaders, leadership attributes, and how to cultivate leadership in others. Practically speaking, though, we can see Army leadership in the example of Lieutenant Colonel Moore and Sergeant Major Plumley. For more on Army leadership, see ADP 6222, FM 6-22, and AR 600-100. First, leaders must possess an indefatigable force of will. In the thick of the fight, both Moore and Plumley understood the battle and what needed to be done and drove their soldiers toward success with unrelenting determination. Second, leaders must be present, like Moore and Plumley. They must make in-person assessments, engage with troops directly, and be willing to share danger with their subordinates as required. In today's world, it is easy to continuously engage soldiers through text and other digital information, sharing platforms, but this method of leading is limited. To prepare soldiers for the toils of war, leaders must do more than hit send. They must talk with their troops, do physical training PT with them, and labor with them. That is the level of presence and dedication required to inspire young people.